Welcome everybody.
Hello, guys.
Hello fellow Martians. Hello guys, ladies, gentlemen and other persons. Very nice to see you. Tell us if everything is fine, if something is too loud or not loud enough. Just let us know.
Yeah, I think right now my problem is that bot is too sensitive.
Bot is too sensitive. Yeah, this bot is like AI is out of control completely, guys. I totally agree with you. But we actually have no control over that bot. I don't know if it's actually controlling it. But yeah, this is like in progress bug. Hello. Okay, guys. So we had a bit different plan for today's stream, but the build is not ready. The build, updated build. So we will use the build from the last time, but we got permission to show you one new thing, which is not completely ready, but should work. Old versions. It's technically speaking.
It's new version because it's version from the Friday.
No, it's new version. It's old version. It's logically speaking.
It's
It's
version
an
from
old
the
version.
Friday. So it's newer than in the last stream.
Maybe that's the other way. Orca, how do you define the old version? Is version from Friday old enough? Because today is going, we are going to play the Friday version. Okay. When we will see real old version, that actually depends on how much time do we have.
It means so we put the old version.
The very old version.
Yeah, very.
The case is that we are working very hard now.
I think, to be honest, I think we could make it, but we need to prepare it.
Yeah, I know you are talking about the very old builds. The case is now we promised you in a way that we want to stick to the first quarter term of the premiere, and there has been some questions both on Discord and on forums for investors about the changing in the Steam description, but we still want to stick that March / maybe beginning of the April term. And the preparing the older builds would like interfere with that. So definitely not in.
Not really.
No.
No.
Oh,
It's just setting up on Steam those.
The other thing is that generally, the things with the publisher and the.
But we need to check what build we can show and what we can show in what build, because some builds have spoilers.
Oh yeah, actually they do, because there's the older version of the campaign. Hello.
Maybe after the release we can show the older version of the campaign.
Sorry guys about the bot. As I said, we have no control over that bot, and just after this we think, okay, we should do something with that bot, but there's so much work to do that if we can ban the bot. The last time I think we were able to use some command for binding the bots.
Just looking for
disable bot. Now we check if we can show the...
Because it isn't good in catching those spammers anymore.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's switch to the game. Today maybe the streaming will be shorter than usually, as we don't have so much content as we usually do, but we will check what we can show to you. Okay, I need that. Okay, and we have problem with the chat. The chat is not showing up. No, wow, what is going on with that?
I think it's Conrad break something last time.
No, not Conrad. Not Conrad. It's. I know what we can do. One more time. Working. Cool. Okay.
Is
Eat
there
the pizza today? Absolutely no idea.
We need to ask Pizza Lords.
Our support. Pizza Lords, please send us some pizza. because our followers want to see us eating pizza. Okay, guys, so this is the build from the last time I think from the last stream, maybe a bit updated.
It's a bit updated.
Just a bit.
Last stream was 9.2 and this is 9.3, so.
Okay, very slight difference. The orbital probe. Mark, you are unbelievable. Okay, so today we are going to show you just a glimpse of the new tutorials. And the philosophy behind that is that they won't be available at the beginning of the game. So we want basically everybody to start with the campaign. And the tutorials will be just part of the campaign, and then when you unlock them in the campaign,
I think those tutorials will be available from the inside the game too.
Yeah, from the inside the game too, and at the start, and just then when you finish them or unlock them, they will be available through the button.
I think some after finishing two first tutorials will unlock the rest. So.
Okay, Mark, I'm a bit scared. I don't know if I'm scared or flattered that you want to do all that work, but yeah, okay, go on. We will try to do that. Okay, so the tutorials. So I've been given a specific, very specific instructions. I can't touch this one, and definitely I can't touch this one. I think I can't even switch it on. But I can show you the first one, and there are some differences. Okay, so let's hope it doesn't break, because it's still the way we implemented tutorials in early access. Have been causing many problems. Okay, but we will try.
Basically, it's edited tutorials from early access with some graphical changes.
So you may recognize some of the things. The basic philosophy is a bit similar. So when will multiplayer be available? At the end of the early access. So
maybe we will start making some testing builds in the end of the year, maybe, but it will take a while.
The problem with the multiplayer is that we need to finish all other mechanics. We must have the game completely finished, and then we can add the multiplayer and balancing of the multiplayer. There will be advanced. Generally, the whole tutorials are completely reworked. Maybe not completely, heavily reworked, but you can also recognize just parts of that. And that's
so the starting one, and now tutorials will be in VR.
VR, exactly, as part of the campaign.
Yeah, because right now we will be able to run those tutorials inside the game.
Okay.
And it will be inside of this VR headset that player use to access tutorials.
Okay, wait a minute. We have a few questions. So one more time, what are we going to be talking about today? We'll be talking about new tutorials, and maybe we'll show you the testing save from later early access gameplay. Does this version include the option to switch to the camera of the drone? I have no idea. I haven't tried the drone yet.
Yeah, I think not.
The rocket launch
I don't follow all the changes, so maybe not.
Okay. It wants me to use the flashlight. Rocket launch pad. I'm not sure if available. Will you revamp the weather mechanics? It can make them more natural instead of chasing the player. It's actually I'm not sure, because this is the design decision that we want the player to be endangered. So
I think it can be reworked the way that we make it above, so player will be in danger and it will feel more natural. The main I think the main is problem with tornadoes, because they follow player technically. Okay. And maybe they will just pass right, but they will need to
aim on the player and then go somewhere.
Yeah, they will need somehow to detect the base or the buildings of the player, because Otherwise, player will be just
So you
unaffected
want
by
to say
this
that
most
we,
of the
we
time.
want to like aim the face?
Yeah, aim the base, but maybe pass over and go away. So
Yeah, wind turbines. Wind turbines are the new stuff, and Michael, I would say that the new stuff will be added after the release of the early access.
after
but-
the release of the early
Okay.
access.
so
right now, I think the turbines are in the model phase. So.
Okay, modeling. Okay, so modeling is the phase. Will we have keyboard shortcuts in early access to switch over to drill grabber weather? We've been talking about that. It's easy to do on the keyboard, but the problem is with the gamepad because you don't have enough.
I think you can have those on the keyboard and don't have them on the gamepad. Actually, there was a shortcuts in the prologue version of the game.
Okay, so now why would that?
Old system.
That's why
it's
we are
easy to
talking
add.
about that.
Yeah, so it's easy to add.
It wants me to open the tablet. Oh, that's something new. Okay. We think that was possible, but after adding the new menu, it's no longer possible to find in the controls menu. It should be. I don't know why. Maybe the previous version of the controls was here.
Yeah.
Good virtual stuff. Yeah, VR is cool. We need the kind of security harness or such to allow at least moving to secure place when tornadoes occur without.
Yeah.
That's actually quite a good idea. Maybe like the upgrade of something.
Yeah, I think first we need to change the weather effects so player will get the warning earlier, because right now it's like hour before or so, and player basically have time to react to that.
And there was a big discussion, and I think we agreed that the weather effect should not be prolonged by the player sleeping. Yeah, because part of the team.
I know why it was added finally, because it was added so player can't sleep through the tornado, and tornado damaging effects basically happened only in real time. So when player slept, he could sleep the tornado, sleep or the effects of the tornado.
Okay. What's more? Not surprising. Airlocks, you don't get sucked in. What's more? Harness. Also, there was something. The question about extending the day cycle. There is also discussion about that. I don't know how.
Yeah. So basically, it's a question between the realism of the game and gameplay. We can't basically actually maybe you can make that 10 minutes on Mars is not 10 seconds but like 15 seconds to make for it, but it will change a bit in the game, and it's right now it's balancing nightmare. We decide right now that we will I think just a bit change the hours of the day. So we will get additional 2-3 hours of the day, and we will slow down a bit the temperature drop.
Okay, I will describe just for you what's happening on the screen. So basically, that's the thing which has been added, or I think changed. So now you have like brief description of the whole tablet and everything you use. So the new players know what's going on, and the experienced players can just like click it over and continue. Okay, we changing
game time changing between locations in the game. That's a cool idea.
Shorter. Okay.
So basically, for example, they will be shorter in the North Pole.
Okay, that's also cool. Okay, guys.
It's nice idea, but and it's not that hard to implement, but I think the more problem is that terrain on the you have infinite terrain, and eventually will run into the issue that all the terrain on the north will be permanent night, for example.
Exactly, and the server just mentioned that. Okay. So yeah, that's the whole very basic tutorial, and you may notice that ERA thanks you for participating in the training. So ERA will be like something which will be present in the campaign. You will see it's part of the exit to Windows. Will be. The game switches off. Okay, back to the game. So yeah, what we have? Next questions. Reality is one thing in the game, and how long he says is the other thing. Yeah, the gameplay reality thing is like the nomen big thing in the game dev. A mod for the backpack, allowing to modify the backpack. I think it will be part of the tech tree.
At least we will make it bigger over time. We can make it bigger over time, the tech tree, but
okay.
But right now, I don't know if you know the new system of the new UI of the inventory, because we changed that from beta.
A bit. So we show that too.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. I have to check which parts of the
you can launch the second tutorial.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first and second, third, no.
5 have some.
Fourth should work. Okay.
5 too, but if you don't use the crusher.
Okay. No need. Like, because we as a testing team, Michael is from the different team, but as a testing team, we do not always test the same things. I've been testing tutorials just a little bit. Oh wow! Check it out. I have a bug here. So
it's a bug or a feature?
A feature. VR feature. Yeah, but cool. I think that looks cool, guys. Notice the issue yesterday in 3 paint to game. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay. One, and I have a bug. Check it out. Blocked it. Oh no, it's not a blocker, but if you use it.
What we did?
I double clicked.
It's not a bug. But I think if it goes...
wait, because I have to... VR feature, like, it's not that the game will be in VR, well, like, we are not excluding that, but the VR community is much work, and, like, not everyone has the VR gear, but, I mean, in-game... player in-game, like a player character would use VR to access story. Yeah, exactly.
So it will be like VR training for him.
Exactly. Like something similar to...
as for game in VR, I think if we work long enough on the game, it is fine. It will be possible, and I think it will be. But VR is hard to... promote, I think,
and to sell.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is finite VR headsets, and I know that there aren't many games VR that are long and are actually games.
That's the bug somebody mentioned.
But probably you will faster will be available some VR mod made for someone. Then we will make full VR. In the
I'll
game,
see exactly as you say, like Cyberpunk trainer module.
Yeah. Yeah. Near the prologue, I was testing the VR in the game.
What's that?
Actually, it was working. expressing well and look really nice, but it require rework at least some things, and I think it will require like 3 months of work for one dev or 1 or 2 devs to change the game into VR.
Okay.
It is possible, but right now we don't have time for that, and we need to calculate if it's right now it's not good business decision to just tell someone to work on VR for 3 months, and especially when the optimization of the game is still in progress, because VR needs to be well optimized.
Okay. The 4th one. And that will be hell of the ride. Okay, we can do this one, we can check this one.
Yeah,
okay.
3 is the most broken one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to make Mars in VR. I can tell you that, but it's lots of work, to be honest.
I can actually admit that you tried to do that.
Yeah, I tried to do that. Yeah, about 2 years ago or so, near the prologue release.
And there's actually another thing, because the
actually,
VR needs powerful computer, because you're like rendering 2 separate pictures.
Not really. But because it's most of those are repeated generations, so it's not that. It's like 1.5 half of the normal generation, but yeah.
Okay, that one has been reworked. Okay, so it's set with the control. Go to the tracking point. Where is the tracking point?
And I think the plus of VR release is to that most of the players that have VR headset will buy the game just because it has VR, and it's a game that isn't so simple, because most of the VR release are really not the same games like in the classic sense.
Okay, this is the new feature. I don't know if the guys showed you that last time, but now when you use the cable, just after you put one plug in the socket, you got another one, the second one to the hand. So I think it's quite convenient. I had the problems with getting adjusted to that, but after a few hours in the game, I think it's really nice.
And you can see in third person that actually you're holding 2 cables at first.
Okay.
When you get
we will check it. Now look, it just really looks cool. Okay, Michael, that wasn't such a good idea.
It is. It's like it is. And he take this cable from there.
Yeah.
So.
Somebody broke it. You have to hang the door open implement. Okay.
Yeah, you have now you want to be running around with cables that drop somewhere.
Okay. I think go towards the tracking points. So generally the main 2 main differences. The content was reworked, maybe not completely and not with every tutorial in the same degree, but we took the feedback from the beta testers, and we decided to change some things due to some things were not well explained. Like radar, for example, wasn't almost completely explained, so that's
but
change.
I think those tutorials will be good, that they maybe unlock when you unlock some something tech tree, because like radar, for example, those not radar but
blueprints, tech tree.
Because it's best practice to add tutorial for the player when he actually need it. because when you just show 4 or 5 tutorials to the new player, he will forget what was in the previous one if he won't need this knowledge immediately.
The blue lamp 70%. Oh. Okay.
The lamps should be in early access because
Yeah,
I think they are
even at the
already,
beginning.
but I don't know where in Tech Tree they are.
At the beginning, I suppose, or at least I will show that the test
Yeah.
the test save.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like the way that some JRPGs do tutorials because
Okay.
most of them do tutorials the old way, just by putting the wall of text to the player, but they never introduce the feature that player don't need to use. And sometimes new features are added like 30 hours into the game.
Okay. So the last one, the fifth one, and when we can buy that awesome game soon. As we talked at the beginning, we are still sticking to the end of the quarter, end of the March, or the beginning of the April. It depends on many factors, including our publisher. But I think
it most depending on the tests of the publisher, because sometimes they can put some blocker on us. So if we need to fix this, or and we can't release with that bug or so.
So actually, maybe not it's not usually the blocker, because something that and this is like the external team, and we don't always have to.
At the start. At the start, you don't have this black screen that is expanding, but you see the things you shouldn't see, I guess.
Okay. But going back to the publishers, testers, we don't always have to agree. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. So either we explain something very well to them why something should not be changed, or we have to fix it or change it. So it depends.
But basically, we will soon be ready for the final test for the publisher. So.
We wanted to show the new build with the maybe not upgraded, with the added translations to the Tech Tree and several fixes, several new features, but
actually this build have changed workbench.
Changed working workbench.
Changed, not working.
Okay. Yeah, there was also the problem with the workbench, and Michael was struggling with that for the weeks.
Next build, I think, will have those tablets that we.
The blueprints. Yeah. Yes. We can show that, with no translations, but we can explain the philosophy of the new Tech Tree.
I think some of the translations in the Tech Tree are available.
Some of them are.
I'm not sure why not all of them aren't there, but I think.
How is feeling the typical calculation is based on how many drops? Does Michael a better person to explain that?
Drops, I mean.
Because how many? Every work has some density, and you.
It's calculated based on the rock
type.
Right now, because there was a time when it was calculated based on the rock, not how it's called, volume.
Okay. How big?
And it was. I think it was changed. Because and right now it's the constant value for each rock. So it will base on the how many items are there.
It's
But I'm not sure if this volume calculation is done. What you've...
what I did.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's good. Everything's fine.
So basically, you right now get lots of more rocks from the destroying, because at first you won't be able to use rover to gather them. So we change the volume.
Okay,
So,
now
yeah, this is in the bug that hydration is going up. there is just a script preventing a player from dying. I think right now
jump.
you can jump. You should be alive because it's not running. Wait, it's a bug. It should be running right now.
Okay, it wants me to go here. Step back and close the loading zone. Error and safety at every turn. So that the corporation takes care of you. Like if they do.
Yeah, that's the big crusher. The big crusher was, I think, the prologue. If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah. Guys, you are evil person. You encourage me to do bad things. Evil, vile things.
What will happen if you die in the tutorial?
No, I don't know. I haven't tried.
And what is this flying?
Flying quad.
Building outside. Okay.
There?
I think it's something
Yeah.
wrong with the render distance here, but I'm not sure if that should show depending on the rendering distance.
We check out. Okay. I think I have no, I haven't broken.
It's okay.
It's okay. They expect
Unexpected.
things being broken all the time. It's like okay. So
It's
now we
really
can't
Breaking,
exit
so
printing. Ah, I broke something.
you
Container.
were-
Okay.
Just wait a bit.
Yeah, I know, guys. Just I'm joking. Okay. Like, no offense taken.
Yeah, so I think that was we shouldn't exit right now.
Yeah, we shouldn't. Because as far as we know,
Because
yeah.
tutorial I think breaks if you exit right now.
Maybe not breaks, the FPS drops so significantly that you actually almost can't.
That's strange, to be honest.
Yeah, we are reading a prefab.
To be honest, that's strange if FPS right now drops.
Bigger step points so people complain how to crash and where to stop and make it work, okay? Okay, information, press, printer, warehouse.
Inventory. And yeah.
Trailers. No, wait. Press the trailers button.
Swap the places, no? So
Hold E.
I know what's wrong right now. You drive away. There is no wrong.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, my bad.
So it's not the bug. But that was. Why rover jumped? Yeah, you don't need to be in landing zone too.
So you shouldn't be able to move the rover after.
Yeah, but or we need to make some, I think, visual indication that there is no rover here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's when the physics is on and physics is off, usually. It doesn't damage it. Yeah, it's fixed. That thing is fixed.
Yeah, but I think it doesn't damage rover, but it can damage buildings. I'm not sure what's causing it, because I think when you enter the rover, the strength of the wheels should be reduced.
So we are something like in a very big. Well, there. Yeah, I think everything is faster in the tutorial, Michael.
Not really. There shouldn't be any change on this.
Okay.
I think we speed up a bit changing of the craniums.
Okay, but shouldn't they be built?
And just go a bit lower. And I'm not sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it works.
Like this.
Rover, trailer, pivot, point locking up. Not sure. Because there are several bugs fixed.
I know the bug.
You know?
I'm not sure what the problem is. That sometimes it was. I think this is the bug that is returning from time to time. It means that when you load the game, sometimes rover have wrong pivot. Like
Okay.
like it's always like the
So it's
trailer
blocking.
is at the wrong
can't leave.
rotation there.
Okay, guys. So this is like the fifth tutorial. We managed that. We didn't die. Yeah. So all of them are This is actually different than the previous one.
There is a question for faster rover.
Faster rover. This is the both question of realism, if the rover can be even faster, and the balance.
Making reverse maneuver is tricky and not realistic. I don't think if it's the bug or just the system that is locking rover while picking up, because without it, I think we sometimes discuss if it could be on or off, and to add
yes,
the
Net Shaman said should be the option to lock the trailer or not. The question is if it's possible to do that.
It is.
It is, okay.
But I think it's players need to, I think someone need to experience it, how it looks like when you don't lock it, because it's really hard to control. I think everyone that was playing like that just instantly regret that he do that.
The question, so when using rover welder you must have the container. It can't use the internal inventory in the rover. Yeah, you have to have the container, but you have to also remember that you can just the container has the screen, the display, and it works the same as the normal inventory. So you can just go to the container, open that screen, and move the resources. Next question. You have to mod for the rover for the speed or strength or whatever. There will be mods for the rover. There are already for the oxygen and the battery. I don't know about the rest. Has been made with current world real life tech in mind. With its made, wouldn't the rover be restricted to what? Yeah, OCKit is. You are right. So the tech level is something we can actually predict should be available in like 100 years, 150 years. When driving forward, you tap on the S key. Yeah. What's more? Can we see the chemistry stuff, or it's not ready?
Chemistry will be
Mhm.
ready maybe in half a year, to be honest.
Yeah, because as
Right now, chemistry is locked from Tech Tree and will be in EA. And we move some the tags that should be unlocked in the chemistry into other tech trees.
but because generally the problem is that the chemistry, how is it called?
So yeah,
ChemLab is broken.
it's not broken. It's just working
Not updated.
working the ways that are very clunky, and we need to change it. So.
Like to have working chemistry in a
to be
game.
to be honest, I think the workbench needs to not rework like this, but remade again.
Okay.
But it's really something.
Because these are the two structures that have been made by the same person a very, very long time ago. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah. The problem with Workbench is that right now it's very. It's not easy to control by scripts or anything. So.
Okay, I don't know where am I. Oh, I know. It's
So first of all, the scripts in the tech tree in the workbench are very how to tell. Technically, they are should be easy to change, but they are so complicated in the way they are written that it's really hard to do anything with that, anything meaningful at least. And every small change can take a while. And secondly, the scale of the game makes bugs in the workbench. Mostly it's hard to change anything that access the maneuverability or the precision, I think.
Oh yeah,
of the users.
okay. We reported a few bugs caused by this problem.
Yeah, because anything we can try to do with precision, it's always end up like jumping around, and so it's really small scale there. And when I'm thinking about remaking it, I was thinking about changing the whole thing so it won't be rendered in the game space, but on the UI mode or in front of the player.
Yeah, the jetpack. Like it's like my testing safe, but I decided not to use most of the things except the jetpack because I was looking for the abandoned bases.
And I see you are far away from the
a bit far away.
green point, whatever it is.
The green point is my base. So yeah.
You have enough fuel for that?
I think I do.
Well, I see that there's still the bug with the target points, rendering one frame before the words shift. Because you can see when you are flying, sometimes those target points will jump the places.
Oh, I have a nice scavenging place here. Oh my
there
god,
you can
I
see
see.
it, yeah.
I thought it's like some performance issue.
I think the performance right now is the terrain is generating, and we can't do much with that, to be honest. We can simplify the generating or put it in the long time, but those jumping is connected to the worksheet. Recently I was playing the Kerbal 2. And I think they have the same problem with forward shifting like we are, because I have seen that when you sometimes the rocket parts are still connected to each other when the world is shifting around the player. Those are marked as a player, and there are bugs like a rocket that shouldn't be changing its place will be teleporting near you constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when I was playing the Kerbal 2, I was just how to say it. It was revitalizing experience because when I saw those bugs there, I was Mars is not in that bad
It's
state.
not that bad.
Yeah, and they release it. Maybe they get like 50% of the negative reviews because of that, but they release it.
Yeah, lots of abandoned base here. What's supposed to be inside the circle? I suppose in the Gale crater it should be one of the NASA rovers. You can find them and yeah. And check out. Okay, so we are home.
Yeah, maybe. Actually, I will need to check what's happening right now with the generation, because I think the most of the generating right now is taking the bases, and there is a script that changing all of materials on them, and this is very heavy, and also mine performance spikes there.
The question about the problems with the bases is that there are completely like different prefabs in the game engine.
So that isn't the problem. The main problem with the bases is that with the old ones, those like that looks like the player base, basically. Is the problem is that we will need to somehow deal with the problem that the working building will connect into the destroyed one.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I think it is possible to do that, to be honest. Because we will, but it may be complicating the room system, the system that manage the oxygen and lighting in the rooms,
Okay,
because
guys,
it may get complicated. But I think repairing the bases, the three bases can be done. But I know that if Piotr was here, he would say, who made the system, who said, no, not now.
Michael, where is silicon?
I think it's just random now, so...
I have iron, I have aluminium, I don't have silicon, I need silicon.
Or Bidon was changing something, because...
Yeah, he was, but...
I'm not sure what he was changing, because he says something about the the core rocks being mostly iron and those small rocks being different, but maybe he changed it.
Whoa!
What happened there?
Whoa!
What was that? What was that? How you drop to the terrain?
I have no idea, but
This is first time I see this.
somebody added a new feature to the game.
Yeah, I know what's happening after that you teleported on the terrain, because this is the system preventing the falling down, and working on player and other items. But I have no idea why you fell down just like that.
Okay, so we have that. We have that on the stream.
Yeah.
Oh.
Underground expansion. Yeah, those are those underground bases.
I have the base there to scrap. Another base.
Check the rock on the right there in
This
front
one?
of you. Those
Smaller
are
one.
Smaller one.
That's actually not a small iron. Well, something right. But I'm quite sure that I encountered some.
The one on the left, maybe.
The smaller, or this one.
Yeah, and,
Aluminium. Vidon, what have you done?
check those on the left. Maybe this
one, yeah. Calcium. Something is seriously wrong. Aluminium.
And you're looking for?
I'm looking for silicon. We don't have much time because the night is coming and yeah, finally. The rock scanner thing made a spectral detector. Actually, there's a funny thing about the spectral detector because we haven't discussed that with the design team, and I'm not saying that because I want to make fun of the design team, but the design team doesn't have the technical background. Actually, I don't have to, so I just know that because
Windows Update,
yeah. I just know that because of doesn't matter, just know that. But the spectral detector is the whole name of the tool. And the person that was designing the detectory thought that it's just the detector and you can upgrade it, so then it's the spectral detector.
Yeah.
And nobody explained that it's actually the whole name is a spectral detector because of the way it works. So it makes substance very.
Some confusion about why it's not working. First level should scan rocks and second level should show the water spots.
Exactly. So there was the confusion. It caused a very small delay. But it depends. When you make a scientific game, you actually have to take care about those things very, very much, and you need to be very, very precise. And the communication between the teams is important because that could be avoided if just anybody explained that to the person. And actually, that person, our game designers, have told that they don't have technical background, so technical things have to be explained for them. So it shows you some traps that your team can meet during the development, not only design but the development. Yeah. So.
Yeah, not all have the same knowledge outside of their specialty, I guess.
Yeah, so and that's okay. I think I made a big mistake.
So where is your base? You have jetpack.
Yeah, but I have forgotten about. I don't have rover. Battery doesn't work like that yet.
You can build a rover.
I can't. I don't want to use the cheats.
Okay. You can unlock it, so.
Yeah, I add here another base to scrap. It's true that you spoke with NASA folk with developing the game. I'm quite sure that we have spoken with the people from Mars Society because I think Jacek is a member of Mars Society. We are cooperating with RC.
I think we don't contact NASA. I don't think so. At least maybe some people from NASA, in person, specific scientists or so working for NASA, speak to us, but not NASA itself. So we have cooperation with HiSeas and Mars Society. So.
Whoa.
And I think from HiSeas we take most of the useful information about the Mars.
I think I'm going to crash. remember, guys, don't fly at night. Okay. I see. I can see.
Immersive, the tool can vibrate a bit when mining. Yeah, but animations are really complicated when you don't have much to spend on them.
Okay.
So sometimes really smart changes in the animation can cause ripple effect and break other things, but we have 4 branch here. Maybe we will repair new boards.
Not good. Okay.
At least we can show the idea, because I think it worked. It's have a lot of problems right now, and we need to fix
but we
it.
actually can't fix anything. We can just
You can take the...
take what?
if you turn around, you should have in this base new or not. There will be old. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's the
It's not in this build yet.
no. Okay.
You need to just add it.
Okay, we try to survive. F5, sleeping. Can we show the materials table? Do we have access to the?
If you use cheats, yeah.
We don't want to use cheats. But I would wait. We will check if we can do it properly. And if our Martian won't die.
Is there a plan to add the Switch charger into our workshop? Actually, the charging of the Switch will be eventually reworked, so it will be working the same way as right now the oxygen and water work. Because you can you put the inventory screen?
Yep. Wait a minute. Am I alive?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
So you can see that here you have those spots for oxygen, water, and electricity.
But why would
Actually, you have it here, and you can change different accumulators, or what's it called, sweet battery.
Sweet battery.
And it will be charging stations similar to the changing of bottles of water inside your base. So I think we will add it in most of the useful buildings, and maybe in the battery.
So yeah, this is the new UI. We love that too. You will be able to change. For example, you can go like for a trip looking for example, abandoned bases. You can take additional water bottles, oxygen bottles, and sealed batteries. So you don't have to like build the whole structures. But also we decided that you will be able in some moment in time, like after you finish the scavenging like part of the game, to build those smaller capsules. The same as the one you got at the beginning of the game.
I think it will be sooner or later in the scavenging part, because I think it's but those are useful mostly when you don't have a rover.
Exactly.
And
because when you have
thing
rover,
we have now in Tech Tree we want to change, but it will require finishing the design of the truck. Because right now, open the Tech Tree.
You sure? One moment. Okay. Okay, so the Tech Tree has no. We actually could print
some
one.
presentation, yeah, but I don't think this is the battery cell that is unlocked in the workbench. But go to where you unlock the vehicles.
Mechanics? No, materials. Mechanics.
Mechanics, I think. I think it's mechanics.
It's actually yeah. But that one should.
Yeah, that will be a rover, a truck, and right now you have a rover here.
Yeah.
And we will switch the place of the rover, and you can check the track, it will be there's no translation here or here.
Yeah, you had that.
We'll change the places of the rover and track, so player will be able to use track without first and then rover, but will be it will require change actually in the gathering rocks system, because we want player to be able to hold or move around those bigger rocks. So player will be basically at the start of the game, not at the start, but when he unlock the track, we can manually put the rocks in the track.
Okay, the question about the controllers, you mean 3 different controllers, 3 like gamepad or joystick and something else, or bulldozer? That could be the solution.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Actually, I need to check if it's possible in the asset we are using for controllers, for binding and so on.
Okay, guys.
I'm not sure how he's detecting different controllers.
Okay, we go and scrap some things. How about time?
It's okay.
It's okay. So we got about half an hour more. Where do we have that abandoned base we've been talking about? Last time, wait. And the last one, the closest one.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if it's in this build, but in the next build there will be the change with scrapping.
Oh yeah, the guidons.
Yeah, basically first level of the grinder won't allow you to scrap the buildings.
Just the props.
Yeah. Because right now there is a problem in the game that you get too much resources from the destroyed bases compared to the rock gathering.
There is too much resources. Sorry guys. Oh! Yeah.
Crash with the spawn call. But yeah.
But there is a good...
I think you're alive.
Yeah, we are alive, and there is a good opportunity to use that.
Yeah, repair kit.
Repair kit. But we don't have jetpack. Oh no!
You can try to gather everything and put it up together.
But the inventory is full.
Yeah, I do not need the inventory to hold it in the hand and put it but together this central spot. But I think you need to have at least one free slot in there.
Yeah, and I don't have. I have no free slots.
Yeah, just drop everything on the ground and try to like this.
Okay.
And now you can take it to your hand and try to.
Oh, it's actually quite. Okay. Where should I put that one?
There, on the right.
On the right?
Or on the right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you use all the parts. Yeah, this would be the experience after unlocking the jetpack for the first time.
Okay.
Maybe we should change this a bit so it will not after you manually complete it first time. It won't be.
Where?
I think
here.
But I think you have the parts in your inventory too.
Yeah, I know. Okay, guys. Super glue that. Use the how it's called?
Auto-assembly tool.
Yeah. And everything because of some, I won't say somebody.
Yeah, in beta you should be able to put together the jetpack.
Okay. And I think that
this. I think you need to the wing part. I think this whole part isn't near. Yeah, connected. There's something here.
jetpack pusher. Wow. It's small.
And I think we need to use. I have another jetpack in your inventory. By the way.
What? Another jetpack?
Yeah, I think you have another jetpack there. Or it's some bugged item, but yeah.
No, it's another jetpack, I suppose, but I don't know where it comes from.
I think it isn't finished yet. There are some
smaller parts here. Yeah, and something new we have learned.
And check if it's ready or not.
It's not. It's oh, I see another part.
And this part should be somewhere else. So look around.
I know what we will do. We'll use that option, interface.
It's on button click, so you can just click the button.
Okay. Jetpack pipes.
Yeah, and we are changing the loot in the base currently and balancing it a bit. Because right now you won't be able. Oh, it's ready.
It's ready, yeah.
So basically, right now every building will need you to find the board like those that you repair on the world.
Michael, I have a bug here.
Yeah, you have full.
So the best way,
yeah, the best way
guys,
to refill the world.
We have invented the way to exploit the game. So we need to like destroy the jetpack, and again, that's the great moment for everybody who plays beta because there haven't been a way to.
Okay, just hit it and reassemble.
It's refueled. Yes, it is. Wow.
Yeah,
no way.
I need to find a way to fix it. But this won't be so simple, I think.
Oh, and now we can. I'm not sure if it's not broken.
I think that it's not broken right now.
It's not broken. It's fixed.
Yeah. I think you need to wait for another build to be finding those. Because in the next build, in every base there will be about 2 of the boards.
Okay.
And you will need the boards to actually build the buildings. Or vehicles.
I don't need that one actually. But I will take it. Inventory is full, cool. Okay, so time to scrap the base.
Or you will need to scrap the insides of the base first.
No, too lazy.
You will need to do that in the new build, so.
Yeah.
With the first level of the grinder.
It's the return of Subnautica on Mars conception, which I completely hate.
It's creating the player progression.
It's making me do things I don't want to do.
Because the problem right now is that You get a lot of
it's
resources
not
from base. Yes.
Mobot says something.
You get a lot of resources from destroying the bases and.
No, and that's why I'm destroying the base.
Yeah, and it's too much compared to what you can get from the gathering the rocks. So at the first you will be able only to scrap those buildings inside, and the loot of the that you're scrapping will increase as your level of that will increase.
Yeah. Two things. Omar, I feel completely like you. I just collect everything I can. Unless I can't.
So with what mobile engine was the
No idea.
mobile
I
game
can say
made?
that
Actually, it is.
it's not Unity.
It's not the engine. It's like made from the scratch.
It's from the scratch?
Yeah, made from
Completely
scratch in
things.
Java.
Okay.
But when it comes to the details of that, I'm not the person to ask.
You can refuse it can use using the genetic modifier. It's another, I think it's a known bug.
It's a known bug? Wait.
I think it's known bug.
It's somewhere reported somewhere. Yeah.
It should be reported somewhere.
Yeah.
Try the mobile. It's very cool. I think we can because we have also the web version for the testing purposes. We could, I think we have the stream, but the mobile game is like the gameplay is not as fast. It's a game which you can play, like for example being in the work and like you make a few things and then wait a few hours, then again make a few things. It's rather like that, but it's very when you start, it's addicting. Okay. So we basically tested that on iOS, I think 12 and Android 8. It should work on those, but I'm not sure if you haven't reported the problems on Moto G6, that Android phone. Because we have other several reports that on the different phones it may not work. I actually for the testing purposes, yeah, okay. And another person also had problems with I think with Motorola, but he or she had Moto E6. The problems with iPhones is that we tested that on iPhone SE, which is a smaller version with the a bit older iOS, and there were problems that with the UI because like we couldn't test that on the newer phone. Okay, yeah, that's yeah. I completely understand this. That I think that wouldn't be even
so we can
safe.
Actually, there is a suggestion that we will change the blades of the upgraded grinders, so it will gather different materials.
Okay. It should run. Okay, check this out because I'm sure it works because we tested them on iPhone SE. Will it work on the iPad? It should. I don't know what about the UI, but generally we tested that on, as I said, on iPhone SE, but it should work on iPad too because it's the same iOS. And the same with Android tablets, it should work on them too. Okay, we have more resources.
Someone tested it on iPad, so it seems
it works. Okay, cool. That's mobile testing because there's a slight difference between testing on the PC and mobile testing. Because on the mobile you have I don't think you have a bigger variety, but you have to test them there are bigger differences.
The main difference I think comes to the screen size.
Yes,
because
screen size.
there are lots of those. I don't know how it's called. Those.
Oh, okay. I haven't known that.
Those cuts in the glass, like
Yeah, but the problem is you mean the notch. But the problem with the mobile testing is that you have Android, yeah. But Android is like the very base system, and you have all those EMUIs and other subsystems, and it's difficult to adjust because some of them are like very deep modifications of the Android. It's difficult to make mobile game work on every single one of them.
Yeah, I think we should use like Unity or something like that to begin with, but it's my opinion of this because it won't have the problems with running into different systems.
Yeah.
That's why it will.
It will.
It will, but it can be broken in so many ways. So yeah.
Okay.
So right now you can see that no matter how bad it is with the board, it's always only two parts, and sometimes parts can be just not just broken parts, but
missing parts.
Missing parts.
Okay. So I should have. Okay, this one is definitely broken.
No, I think
both
parts are
ones.
missing. Yeah. Here.
Okay. And that one is the.
It's not this one.
No, not this one. One of those? No.
I think it's here.
I mean,
on the right.
to the right.
Hit this one.
No.
No.
No, wait. It's coil type 4. This one is resistor type 2.
Resistor type 2.
So coil type 4. Where is it?
Where is
it? Okay.
This 5.
No. Okay. Something's wrong.
Yeah, this 2.
This one. Okay. So now we.
So this UI probably will be changed. And the UI you will see soon.
Okay.
Wrong tool.
Wrong tool? Oh yeah, right. The hotter is for a different thing.
Yeah, this one. You need to hold and hold down.
Okay.
So yeah, the UI will change with this new game, but
I know why, because it was heavily criticized by the testers. That is a very placeholder. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, but this is the idea of the new
like mini game.
So you need to get into the right spot.
Success! Backup feature. When fixing board, once fixed both elements, first element suddenly breaks again before I had the chance to even exit. Okay, I think it's the bug.
Yeah.
I mean Solid, right, exactly, guys. Sorry, I'm not electronic guy.
And the system works like it's additional system here, because if you fail this mini game, you have like 3 or 4 possible fails in it while repairing the board, and if you fail in all of them, the board will be permanently broken.
Okay, Michael, ready to... Yeah, they are ready, but we don't have...
and the trash bin is removed from the workbench right now, so it's to speed up the repairing process. Right now it should be like repairing should take max 2-3 minutes from you for the whole board, not like 30 minutes like it could in the previous one.
Okay. More questions from the chat? Inventory is full.
So yeah, when you overheat and you on the right, you don't switch the sides of the board, you can break another parts of the
One pizza. I'm afraid that no pizza
we
today.
won't be getting pizza, I think.
Not today.
Yeah, because we don't get any information that it's coming.
I mean, we haven't requested pizza today. Okay. Now the funny thing is that after the stream, I have to save again and take that to my computer for further testing.
Yeah. Can you check what board have you repaired in your inventory right now?
Yeah, I can.
Because
Just give me a moment.
I think it could be a new one, but it could be an old one too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, Micah, it's broken.
wait, it's broken again. Why? Can you fix it again?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I think we fixed, but there
I just
is.
want to be-
I think there's bug because maybe in the new because there are actual new boards here.
I just want.
Those are the same as before, but we changed a bit the way that the boards work.
Just give me a moment. I have to leave something. Damn! It's the end
It's
of the
still a
day.
day.
It's still a day. Oh wait a minute. We have electricity, oxygen, and water. We are secured. And
That's actually strange that the board have no HP there. Because it should be. I wasn't changing anything in that, so.
You know why we're laughing? Because Michael has been struggling with that problem for weeks, and the workbench is so weird, it still have problems. Could damage a board just leaving. Okay, Michael, more questions for you.
Where?
Wait a minute. Beefroot, pepper, apple, second jetpack. Planting tool I won't need. Those things go
My
here.
rover board broke and I have to run like 30 meters back to the base to fix it. Yeah. Boards broke in the vehicles and buildings, about 50% of the HP. And in the beta, it can take a while to repair it. And I think right now it's kind of a problem, but it's not so easy to break the rover right now. I think
Yeah, easy. I mean, break.
break the rover, so it break the board in the rover.
Just while using casually?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I think you can green the rover and break the board there, but it's really hard. I think right now to just damage the
Accidentally.
rover. Yeah.
I think I would agree.
Yeah, you can switch to night vision website.
Can I? How?
You can use the night cheat for night vision right now.
Oh
because,
yeah, there is.
it will be unlocked in the tech tree later, but right now we don't have it.
Okay, make it one more time. The second attempt.
And the board isn't fully. I can see what's the problem, because board should be fully reset, not the flipped one. So there is some problem there. Oh,
Yeah.
it's something wrong with the. There should be null in this build.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to get it in the world.
Sorry guys, we won't do that.
It's something broke at the end of the finishing preparing the board.
We maybe save and load then.
That's why it's not repaired then. Maybe because it's old board, but I'm not sure about that. So if you can use it again with the new board, then. But we can do that. We can do it off stream, right?
Okay, guys. We will finish in a moment. We just show you. We have a free text to unlock.
Unlock all text.
No, I think we wanted that. What can we do? We don't need that one. Workshop tank?
Actually, we need to remove that item right now.
Okay.
There, you can build it actually in the workshop right now, but it won't
I think I could do that one.
work. It should expand the capacity of the you can workshop, like you can
improved grinder.
Yeah, improved grinder will be useful for first. It's the
But
you should be able to get it relatively fast, like you see.
In a moment, next upgrade.
Yeah, you can unlock it right now.
You see, I had 1 point and I could.
Yeah, but you need to build a workbench to unlock it. So to upgrade.
Whoa, Michael, check this out.
Yeah, I see.
Something is broken.
You can unlock infinitely without the points.
Yeah.
Yeah, tech tree here is bigger from
so
beta, but there is some changes. So some text that was only one tech in the beta here are split into two. But there are also new additions. So, like you can check that the first.
This one or this one?
This one I think is useless right now.
This one? And this one is for what?
I have no idea. I don't have translations, but yeah.
Electricity texture table. Okay, we can maybe build
we can unlock, you can unlock the electricity table and you can see that the part over it, this one, it will be the customables.
Okay.
So we can, after you unlock the
it works.
Yeah, I see there is some bug that will allow you to unlock infinitely.
Can I do that here? No, I can't do that here. Wow.
You need to have at least 1 point, I think.
Okay. Blueprints, guys. So we have unlocked that thingy. Many of you asked if can I build that? I can't build that too. Oh, I should be able to build that here.
What is it?
Storage cabinets.
Storage.
Yeah,
you should be able, but I think you don't.
I
but
can.
you can build that electricity
table.
Yeah.
But is it going to work?
Yeah, it's working. Everything with tables is working right now.
Okay.
And technically, to unlock the further tech trees, you will need to use it on the table. So you need to unlock the text after that. You will need to use the table. So basically, you won't be able to unlock the text from your tablet anymore. But and there is a container here
for the blueprints.
Not.
For the
blueprints will be just for use, but there is a container every table.
Okay.
And we have a mechanic that will be able to. Basically, we can make so some text will take the resources to unlock the tech. So you will need, for example, like I don't know, a table can take some electricity from your base. Additionally, with the electricity table, with the mechanics, it can take some those boards, electric boards, and so. We currently don't have the mechanic.
It broke.
Basically, I like 3 things right now broke in the game.
Okay.
So it's possible that sleep don't work anymore.
Okay, guys. So that means actually the end of the stream because we can't continue.
Probably we'll need to send a log somewhere because we will need to look into that.
Okay, so we are back. Permanent sleep. Our Martian has stopped, but I think we have...
the permanent sleep is a bug when something breaks with the update function of the game. So update in the building section. But basically something may be wrong with electricity intake or water or oxygen.
Okay, we have still several questions to answer. Will there be furniture for the canteen added? Yeah, there will be. Are we able to build Ingenuity Copter yet, guys? I think it's possible to build it.
Yeah, it's possible to unlock and build.
But it's hard to use it. The texture won't be unlocked on the tablet. Yeah, it will be, but it will be available in the early access. I'm sure, not sure.
What?
It should be.
I don't understand the question.
Will those things, the tech trees will be available in early access? They should be. Okay.
Tech tree will be fully on the early access. So.
Okay. Not in the beta, not without cheating. Yeah. You can in Prologue. No, it's not available in the Prologue. Prologue is like 2.5 years outdated. What's more? Mark actually modified the game, don't do that at home. No, not in the beta. You are not able to unlock the Ingenuity in the beta, but you will be able to unlock it in the early access. That's so no problem. No problem. Okay, guys. So I think that would be all for today. We will see you next Thursday, and I hope we will have the new build to show you. We encountered some bugs, so just after the stream we are going to report that, and hopefully we'll fix that for the next stream. As you can see, we are advancing, we are progressing, we are preparing that version for the early access, and we still want to release that as soon as possible. What I can say for sure, we won't delay, because there are some funny jokes about next year or something. No, completely not. It's only the matter of
1 2 months.
1 2 months.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We will try to make the final build in the next, I think, 2 to 3 weeks. So there will be better build there, ready for testing by our
external
publisher.
Testers. Yeah, publisher, external
and
testers.
So then they will decide how many things we need to fix before the release.
And if we can release the game, or we have to just fix a few things. Yeah, so we want to do that because, guys, it's some people didn't have any vacation since I don't know years. So we want to release that as soon as it's good enough. We are not saying perfect, but good enough. Okay, so that's I think all for today.
It runs better than the KSP2.
It should. Okay, so one more time, thank you for being here with us. Remember that you can always talk with us on our Discord channel. We are not maybe able to answer all of the questions and things, but we are trying. Also, you can talk with us on the Steam community. We are reporting things from there, so meet us on our socials, and see you next Thursday.
Yeah.
Live long and prosper, and may the good things be with you, guys and ladies and person. Bye bye.
Wait.